I'm Pawzy Puppy, and welcome back to the Pokesino Club podcast. Today, K-Dog is away for personal reasons, so I am joined by Playful Platypus. How are you doing today, Playful?
Pretty good.
First, let's talk about what's new with us.
What's new with you?
I've done a couple battles lately. In the weeks that we've been gone, off, because something was going on. I didn't battle much. I didn't do much at all Pokemon-wise, except for I bought Pokemon cards, but no battles. I opened an Astral Radiance ETB because that came out. I only got one ultra rare, but I can't be sad about that.
It's Astral Radiance ultra rare.
Yeah, and I traded a bunch of cards from my brother. And so now I am 26% complete with this set.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good considering I'm trying to collect the whole set.
Isn't it the biggest set ever?
No. Fusion Strike was that. This has 20 less cards than Fusion Strike. It's only got 264 Fusion Strike.
That's still a lot of cards.
It is, yeah.
A normal set is what, 180? 200? Normal set's what, 200? 220?
Yeah, around 200. Let me see. Brilliant Stars was 216. Celebrations, we're not counting that because it was the promo set. Evolving Skies, 237. Chilling Rain, 233. Okay, so it's more around 210, but yeah.
Yeah, it's still a lot of cards.
Yeah, I recorded me opening the Astral Radiance ETV, and now
that video is you should go check it out on Pawzy's channel, youtube.com/PawzyPuppy.
Yes, you should. Thank you for the promo.
And be sure to subscribe and like every video.
That's okay. All right. But the video is up, and it was my first video in 3 months. I was extremely busy, and I had gotten pretty burnt out with YouTube and just podcasting in general, which is why we took that big old break from podcasting.
Yeah, you didn't upload one in April.
I did not. No. Did I do any in March?
You did 2.
Okay.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, all right. It's usually 2 to 3 a month, but May looks like we only did 1 or 2, right?
Right.
So that sucks. I wish we could have done more, but in May and now things happened, and we're not going to talk anymore about it. The video was well received. They missed me. I got some comments and some likes almost instantly. It shot up to a decent amount of views for my channel within 2 hours. So that was nice to see. I'm glad it wasn't I got a single view because nobody watched it anymore.
You know what's hilarious to do on a YouTube channel? What? You go back and a random video. That's what I did with you.
Or comment on it.
Right. Well, I liked all your your past 10 videos.
Oh my gosh.
Including the short little announcements.
Oh, those. I need to make some of those unlisted. Because who cares that I moved a few months ago? They don't need to know that now.
Yeah, they find something in 2036. Oh, in 2022, Pawzy Puppy moved.
What nice information. I needed to know that. A few days ago, I don't know, it was early morning. I was doing stuff, getting ready to be awake and functioning.
Yeah, that usually takes me till at least 10 a.m.
Yeah, it was around 10. And I got a message from my mom. She said, I saw this garage sale, and they're selling Pokemon cards.
Why would you sell Pokemon cards at a garage sale?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd keep those and sell them
I don't know, but she sent me the message, and she sent it to my dad too. And so I grabbed my money and booked it out the door.
Were you still in your pajamas?
No.
That would have been funny if you.
But we were out the door in a few minutes after she sent the message, and so.
Had you showered yet?
No.
Man, I feel sorry for the people there.
Okay, all right, be that way. We got to the garage sale, and it was this little table in the back.
And they had some pretty awesome cards, right?
Yes, it was layered with ultra rares.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a bunch of evolutions, EXs. There were GXs, Vs. Ultra rares all the way back from like black and white.
Black and ultra rares. Why would you sell those at a garage sale?
Yep,
you should like sell them to a card store.
There were some like Team Plasma EXs.
Aren't those like really valuable?
Yeah, kind of.
So why wouldn't you? And isn't your old card store looking for cards like that? Your card store?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
So why wouldn't they just go to that card store?
Exactly.
Well, it's good for you.
But I wasn't there for like the cards to get me money or stuff like that. I was there for like the cards for personal value.
Right.
And so I was searching through that pile of ultra rares for a while, and I found two Fates Collide ultra rares, a Carbank Break and a Glaceon EX. And they had like a couple of elite trainer boxes, like empty elite trainer boxes, just filled with extra cards that they were selling, single cards.
Did you buy one?
I bought. It wasn't like you could buy the whole thing.
Why not? Would that be like 100 cards?
It's more like 400, I'd say. Maybe even like no, it's more like 600 because I have like 600 something duplicates, and they all fit in my Fusion Strike ETB. So there's probably 600 plus cards in each. Yeah, I looked through every single one, and I got like four more new Fates Collide cards, and I got 2 new Yarnies.
Well, new for you, not like.
Yes, yeah. 4 Fates Collide cards that
like not a 2022 Fates Collide card.
Yeah,
because there are none.
Yeah.
See, here's my whole philosophy on Vs. If you can do the same attacks with a good stage 1 or stage 2, use the stage 1 or stage 2 instead of the V.
Because then your opponent only gets 1 prize card.
Right. And especially if you can knock out a V without using a V, that's sort of like it's a good deal.
Yes, it is.
We should probably jump into what's new with me then, right?
Yes. Last thing, I also bought 60 sleeves.
60?
Yeah, enough for a deck.
Anyway, so in March, me and my brother me and Fluffy ordered the exact same thing. A Brilliant Stars 3-pack blister. And in he got some cool cards. He loves the Monferno. Go to Pokemon.com and search Monferno and look at the Brilliant Stars Monferno. It is the best card ever.
I'll look at that right now.
So then we grabbed them randomly.
Oh, and cool.
Right. And in my one, I got a Rainbow Rare Cynthia's Ambition.
What?
Yeah. And then in a white border, so it was like white and green. Yeah.
Or just it's supposed to have a regular rare.
Right. I got a Rapid Strike Urshifu V, the trainer gallery.
What?
Yeah. Anyway,
you got a quality control error pack.
Right. Well, actually, and Fluffy was pretty mad about that since he could have had those cards because I let him get first choice at which pack he wanted.
Yeah.
And he picked the wrong one, so he was really mad about that. And then here's another weird thing. Me and my brother both bought Astral Radiance packs. We both got 2 recently. And I pulled in another white border a Galarian Articuno V, the trainer gallery, from Astral Radiance.
Oh.
But I traded it to my brother for a Donphan and a Fanapy. Now you might be thinking, that's a stupid deal, Playful. Why would you do that? Because, like I said earlier, if you can do the same damage with a stage 1 or a stage 2, then you should get those cards. And I have a fighting type deck. Mm-hmm. So that deal actually worked out with the better for me.
Oh, nice.
And then we also went to our card store in April, and we bought a bunch of singles. He bought a Rhyperior V and a Lycanroc V, and I bought a Chestnut EX, Gradient V, which I'm trading to you for a Double V, and then I also got a Tornadus V, which is a really cool art.
Awesome.
So, yeah. Oh, and you know that crappy Rhydon deck I told you about last episode?
Yes.
Anyway, so I scrapped that once I got Rapid Strike Urshifu V and rebuilt it around that. And I've beaten Fluffy's tournament deck twice with it.
Wow.
And his other decks a few times with it. So now he hates it as much as my Empoleon deck.
Oh no.
He hates all my decks.
Another deck for Fluffy to hate.
Except my Charizard. There's the one deck that he doesn't hate, my Charizard deck, because it's horrible.
Speaking of battling him, you guys are going to do your tournament battle soon, right? For the annual 2022 tournament?
Yeah. Pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. I'd be interested to know how that goes. I will have one or both of you on the cast, I hope. Maybe you could have all four of us, me, you, K-Dog, and Fluffy. We could all be on the podcast to discuss your battle.
You mean to discuss my win?
Okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, his deck's pretty good. He has a ton of Vs in it, which is okay. Vs, he has Wobbuffet V, which I traded him, which I'm now mad at myself for, because it has this one attack where it can switch all the damage on it to the other Pokemon.
I have that card in one of my decks, and when I'm like doing training battles for myself with my brother, he'll always find some way to get that card when he's using that deck. And it's the most annoying thing. No, in one of my decks. He like uses my deck sometimes.
Oh. It is so annoying.
Terrible.
Which is, I shouldn't have traded that. That was stupid.
You either have to have a Pokemon that can be taken out with or like you have to either have a Pokemon that can one-shot it or hope they forget about it.
Gengar V actually works great with that because I get some poison onto it. He doesn't really want to switch 10 damage. Because it's, 10 damage.
Yeah.
And then you do like a 210 attack, and since it has 220, it's out of there.
Nice. That's a smart play.
Yep. And then I got a good combo with Empoleon V and Lapras V. Because Empoleon V, you have to switch one of the energy attached to it to one of your bench Pokemon.
Okay.
So I power up Lapras V on the bench while I'm doing Empoleon. So, and then the thing about my deck also is that it always seems I can always get energy. Like some of those. Yeah, some of those battles where all the energy is like in your prize cards and at the bottom of your deck.
I hate those.
I never have that problem because I can always get energy for some weird reason. It has like a ton of it in.
You're lucky.
I didn't really take any out of it, the theme deck.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go to our news now?
Yeah. I will start on our news about the 2022 Pokemon World Championships. The Pokemon World Championships were previously held yearly, but they've been canceled in the past few years due to the virus.
However, this year, they're back on!
The Pokemon Company recently confirmed dates and a location for the 2022 Pokemon TCG World Championships.
It will take place from August 18th to August 21st.
The event will happen at Excel London in the UK.
Thoughts? This happens right after camping, right?
Oh, you're right. That's cool. They're back on, which is I'm glad about.
I find them all hard to follow.
Oh, I don't know. I've never really watched them, but I plan to this year because I want to see it. I don't know.
You have to put them like in slow-mo to be able to catch the moves.
Yeah. I like the fact that I hope we were talking about this a little before the episode, but I hope they do the thing where they reprint the tournament like winners deck and the special world championship backs, because there used to be like a new symbol or like a new style on the back of the card every year. Now recently it was like changed to be the same old boring one every year. I hope they go for like a unique style this year. Hope that our camping trip doesn't like intersect or overlap. That's the word with them. So we can watch them all. It's not like we're going to miss the first few because we're still camping. I would much rather miss the first few than not go camping. Obviously.
Right. I actually like the video game ones much better.
Oh.
Like the championships.
Okay.
They started in March, right?
I don't know. Yes, I think that's true.
Have the winners been announced yet?
I don't know.
Let me look.
I haven't really been up to date with that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Been getting YouTube notifications about different, the Pokemon Go tournament.
Yes.
How does that work?
I have no idea. I mean, there's like battling inside Pokemon Go, but I don't know.
Is it like whoever has the most Pokemon and wins the battles?
No. I don't know. It's just like a more boring battle system. I don't know. We're gonna get hate from like 1,000 Pokemon Go players.
Actually, that's not how it works. Actually,
Pokemon.
it's actually a very complex battle system.
Remember when it was really big
Yep.
and people would wander around on their phones?
Yep.
And our house was a Pokestop, so people would be by our trees. It was so annoying. Like you tried to play outside, where suddenly this rando dude walks up, typing on his phone, and like stares at our house for like 5 minutes. It was so weird, and especially when we're trying to play catch, we're gonna hit him with a ball.
Maybe you'll catch him.
Anyway, so do you want to move on to our next topic?
Sure. The Pokemon TCG illustration contest is the topic of our next piece of news.
What is
This
it?
is all like old news because this was supposed to happen the week after episode 17. This was supposed to be uploaded.
What is it?
Well, let's get into that. The top 100 entries for the 2022 Pokemon TCG illustration contest were announced the other day.
Normally, this contest is held for artists in Japan to create art for a new Pokemon card. Hey, that would be cool to like have your art on a card.
Mm-hmm.
However, this year the contest has been expanded to the U.S. for the first time since 2015.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this, and I think I'm only hearing about it now because it's just now in the U.S.
Artists were assigned to draw a scene from a Pokemon's daily life.
The winning illustrations will be featured in upcoming promo cards.
The contest received a grand total of 10,000 entries, and in April, the judges cut that number down all the way to 300. How do you do that?
I don't know. It would have been so hard to decide. I would not want to have been.
You get rid of 7,000 drawings. No, not 7,000.
No, 9,700.
Yeah.
I would not be able to do that. I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Yeah. Well,
some of the judges are official Pokemon card artists.
The artist had to draw one of 8 Pokemon: Bulbasaur or Pikachu, Cramorant, Arcanine, Galarian, Rapidash, Scizor, Greninja, and of course, like every other thing, Charizard.
Why wouldn't it be a Charizard? Of course it's a Charizard.
They always have Charizard.
Charizard is in literally like every other set.
If the Pokemon Company's listening to this, Pokemon Company, please get rid of Charizard being on everything.
Yes.
Now we're gonna get some hate from Charizard fans.
Actually, Charizard is a good Pokemon.
Greninja's cooler than Charizard. Email prompt: is Charizard cooler than Greninja?
Yeah, which is better, Charizard or Greninja, and why?
Yeah, so we just want people saying Charizard because he's cool.
Mm-hmm. You know, honestly, if the popularity of Charizard was replaced like by the popularity of Pikachu, I know Pikachu is already like one of the most well-known Pokemon, but like if Pikachu is in like every other set, which it almost is, and like assigned for everything, if Pikachu was just as popular as Charizard, would you be as mad? Because Pikachu is already known as like the mascot of the
I am already mad about Pikachu.
Okay.
My brother Fluffy loves him. I don't.
Soon the judges will decide on the final winners, with first place receiving $5,000.
5,000?
Yes, and their art turned into a promo card.
A runner-up from Japan and a runner-up from the U.S. will also have their art become a promo, and they will both receive $3,000.
The final results are going to be announced on June 11th.
If you want to check out all the art for this contest, we have a link in the description.
A news update. I wish K-Dog was here because we like made bets on the
Did you bet Pokemon cards?
But news update. We way overshot the price on the Shining Tyranitar sold at Heritage Auctions that we talked about in the last episode. We made guesses in the 100,000s, and it sold for $384. I was still closer though.
If this has been a Charizard, it would have sold for like $1 million.
Yeah.
It would have. See,
At
this
auction, yes.
Tyranitar is still a cool Pokemon. He's just not as popular as Charizard.
Yep.
Nobody's as popular as Charizard.
What do you think about the art contest?
I don't really care about it.
I think the cards look really cool. If you could, I don't know, can you like check it out real quick? There's a link at the top.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. Check out some of the cards. Let me know what you think. I think they all look really cool, and they all look like they could be actual Pokemon cards.
Oh, that Greninja's cool. Oh, yeah, the Greninja's cool. Yeah, the Greninja's cool. All right, so do you want to talk about Gen 9?
Yeah. Since this is this episode, the way we planned out this episode was old a couple weeks ago, like I said. And in the time that between making the episode plan and recording this episode, we have received some news on Scarlet and Violet Generation 9. That news being a second trailer that came out.
So, do you want to talk us? Let's walk through it.
Let's walk through it. Okay. So the trailer starts off by just showing the players, the characters that you play as, getting ready, like, I don't know, putting school uniform or getting in their like school uniforms. And
then it has the starters.
Yeah, and it shows the starters.
Oh, that Quaxley was so adorable.
3D animated. Of course, Playful was in love with the Quaxley because he is in love with Quaxley.
Everybody likes Quaxley.
Okay, but is he your favorite starter?
Yes.
Okay, is Quaxley everybody's favorite starter?
Yes.
False.
Quaxley, or another email prompt is, do you like Sprigatito? Fuecoco?
No, nobody likes Sprigatito.
No, all right. Do you like Quaxley? Actually, no. I've seen like 5 videos where they like Sprigatito the best.
Fine. Favorite starter.
From Gen 9.
From Gen 9, yes. Fuecoco is the correct answer.
No, Quaxley is the correct.
Fuecoco.
Oh, I've also seen videos where they think that Sprigatito is gonna evolve into a grass/dark.
Fuecoco is gonna be fire and ghost,
and Quaxley's gonna be water and fighting.
Yeah, I think that's like a leak. I don't know if it's confirmed. Somebody like a known Pokemon leaker like said that, but
people are like speculating.
Yeah, I mean, you can't guarantee how like genuine that is. We'll just have to wait and see. But I
really think that Fuecoco is going to be Fire and Ghost.
Yes, definitely. Based on the design and like the region it's set in, like in Latin American location.
No, it's not. It's set in Spain.
Not specifically Spain, though. Anyways, then the trailer, it shows... I can't guarantee all this is in order.
No, I'm watching it now. Yeah, So it starts off with people getting ready. It shows the starters. Then, after it shows Fuecoco, it shows a new Pokemon who is...
Its name is Pawzy. It's the Pikachu clone of the region.
Yeah. They always have one.
Yes, it's like a thing. Just like Pachirisu, Emolga.
Do you think Litleo is a Pikachu clone?
No, it's not, because it's not an electric type. But Dedenne, Emolga, Pachirisu, Plusle and Minun, those are all electric types that look similar to Pikachu.
Yeah, and his attacks look pretty cool.
Either being like a mouse or a thing that runs on 4 legs with a long tail.
Also, and always has those cheeks.
Almost always, yes.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. All right, so we see them battling. We see some of...
Yeah, you battle with your rival, looks like.
Yeah, and then it shows all the trainers running around.
Yeah, you can do up to 4-player multiplayer with your friends.
Yeah, and then nothing much is happening.
It reveals the professors in the trailer. The professors.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a different professor depending on the region you pick.
Yep.
Lechonk.
Right. Who is an armadillo sausage pig?
Lechonk
Is an armadillo sausage pig.
It's a new pig Pokemon, and it is
Why-
amazing. And I love Lechonk, but
I mean, I like
people insists on calling it an armadillo sausage pig.
just me. It is. It is. It is. Okay, fine. Pangolin sausage pig. Yes, but we do need more pig Pokemon.
Yeah, we only have Spoink, Tepig,
Yep.
their evolutions.
Who's the huge one who's lazy? In Hoenn.
I
The
can't
big one. What?
You might be thinking of Miltank, but Miltank's a cow.
No, I'm not thinking that. There's one in Hoenn.
Granville?
No, he's. Let me find him in the Pokédex. Anyway, so, and then at the end of the trip, are there any new Pokemon released?
Yes. Wait, sorry, I forgot about Smoliv. It's a tiny olive. Lots of people thought it was going to be a Badoo regional form, but it's not. Tiny olive.
Is
And
that
then
the little
little green guy?
Oh,
I
I thought that was like a Sunkern or someone.
And then at the very end of the trailer,
They released the legendaries,
the
which
legendaries, which
this-
are called Koraidon and Miraidon.
Koraidon Scarlet and Miraidon's
Violet. Yes.
right.
Judging on the legendaries and the overall theme and the professor, I think as of right now, I'm choosing Violet.
I'm choosing. I mean, if I don't play the Switch, I don't have a Switch, but I would choose.
Scarlet.
Yeah, it just looks cooler.
Because we can just never agree.
We never get okay.
Fuecoco.
We can
Violet,
agree.
Scarlet,
We can agree that Pikachu and Charizard have way too much popularity.
overused. Yes.
All right, so
That's about it about Gen 9. I'm really excited for it. And
the starters are awesome.
starters are awesome. Fuecoco, who is the best?
I think are they the best start? They're the best starters since Sinnoh.
I think, honestly, I have to agree. They're probably some of my favorite starters ever.
Like Kanto was pretty good starters. Johto was amazing starters.
Mm-hmm.
Hoenn, I liked the starters, except for Torchic. Sinnoh was like the last great starters. Like all of them were good.
And then came Unova.
Yeah, I don't. Snivy. Snivy just looks so proud and
Huzzah!
right. It looks so stuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Unova. Then what was
Kalos.
next? Yeah, Kalos. Okay, the Kalos starters were good actually.
Yes, at least they're evolutions.
Right. Who's the fire one again?
Delphox, Fennekin.
Okay, no, except Delphox.
Yeah, I like. I don't know. I didn't even know about Chestnut. Chestnut's pretty cool, but I mainly like Greninja. That's really the only reason I like the Gen 6 starters.
Yeah,
And
see, Greninja or Charizard. It's Greninja.
Yeah.
Then Gen
7, Alola.
Was-
Starters not really good, but I liked
I like Poplio. I like Poplio's line is horrible, but Poplio cute.
Yeah, I can never I swear for the life of me, sometimes I can't even remember Poplio's middle evolution. Like
Leon.
I have to Google it sometimes.
Yeah, and then Galar was okay.
Yeah, but everything like stood up at the end. It was all bipedal.
Right. Like I've been listening to some podcasts where like I want my starter to actually be an animal.
Yeah, some people were saying that it like
Not like a human
felt like
best-
capturing humans and putting them to
Right.
fight for you, not like carrying actual creatures.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad that as of right now, it looks like they're going.
Oh, they're gonna turn Quaxley into. They're gonna ruin Quaxley.
They totally are. They're gonna make him like an angry like pirate duck that stands on.
You
two-
cannot ruin Sprigatito any more than you have.
No, I mean you could make it stand up
That would be horrible.
like Incineroar.
Okay, I liked Incineroar. Incineroar's cool.
Well, yeah, but on its own, it's cool. But like considering what you started with, I don't know.
How did you get from Litten to Incineroar?
Tiny little red accented quadrupedal cat to giant, angry orange and red fighting macho lion tiger thing.
Yeah. And then Rillaboom.
Rillaboom is probably the best Galar starter evolution.
Thwacky. No, Thwacky is.
No, like final evolution.
Right, but stage 1, Thwacky's the best.
Yeah, I think so too.
I like Drizzile actually a lot.
Yeah, Drizzile's cool, but I don't know.
They could have made Inteleon into like a snake who like slips around and like shoots water out of his mouth or something.
That would be cool.
Yeah. They're totally gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
Which is so
and Quaxley are not gonna turn out well. Fuecoco's the only one I have hope to have a good evolution.
Well, he's already standing on his hind legs.
Yeah. I mean, don't ducks do that, though?
Yeah, but they're going to turn his final evolution into, like, a big pirate, like Blackbeard. Except with the duck
I'm going to
bill.
look up Fuecoco or Quaxley evolution theories and tell you how many of them are bipedal right off the bat. Quaxley evolution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all, like, standing up and not even, like, duck shaped. It's like, here, let me show you. I can't show the podcast, but I'll show you Playful. Look at this.
That looks exactly like Blackbeard. How did you get from the stage 1 to the... Oh, actually, do you
This one is more duck-like. This is what I hope it goes
Search Quaxley evolution predictions.
Uh-huh.
Click on images. Do you see, like, the predictions for, like, the panda, the snake, and the tiger?
I do not.
Did you click on images?
Yes.
I can send it to you.
Ooh.
Who did that? Put that in the link, in the description.
Okay.
Because those are pretty good predictions.
The types are wrong, but yeah.
What do you mean the types?
I mean, it's a water cat. Or that's a water cat, not a grass cat.
No, the water cat looks cooler than Sprigatito.
It does. But it almost looks like Sprigatito. And
almost.
The fire one looks like
Fuecoco.
Yeah.
The only one they got wrong was the grass.
Yeah. That's cool.
I know. Put it in the description.
All right, I will. All right, if you want to see those linked in the podcast description. Anyways, you want to move into our card of the day?
Yeah, sure. Our card of the day is Victini VMAX from Battle Styles.
It has 310 HP, and it is a fire type. It has a retreat cost of 2, and its first attack is Spreading Flames for 1 of any energy. Attach up to 3 fire type energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like.
And then its next attack is Max Velocity for
Victory.
Victory. For 1 fire and 1 of any. 100 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon V, this attack does 120 more damage.
So chance to do 220 damage with 2 energy.
Yeah, that I take back what I said about VMAX being overrated. That is
hard.
I think that is one of the best battling cards I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. The reason we chose this as our card of the day is at the time of planning the episode, it was up for, like, you were able to get it in the TCGO, like, for free for completing battles.
Did you get it?
I did not, because I stopped doing it. Like, I didn't keep going. And it's almost definitely done by now, because when I was battling it only had like a week left, and that was like over 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, that stinks.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a very good Pokemon. What do you think collection wise? How good is it, like, to have in your collection?
I mean, it's cool for your collection, but you have to have the V for it to be worth all that I would think it would be.
I think what do you think looks wise, like art wise?
No, I don't like Victini or Celebi. It looks like a vampire. It looks like a cute vampire. Because you see its teeth sticking out?
Yeah, I do.
It's a cool card, don't get me wrong. I love the background.
It does look cool. You're right. It does look a little strange. What do you think battle wise?
Battle wise, it has to be in the top 3 of best cards to battle with all time.
Okay. It's you're right. I would rank it pretty good too, because you can get some energy that was already previously unusable on your Pokemon to your Pokemon in any way you like.
Right.
So that includes
you can charge it up in 1 turn.
You could. You attach the 1 energy 1 turn and use Spreading Flames. Attach one of the fire energy to Victini. Now he's fully charged, and if the other Pokemon's a V, you can do 220, and then your other Pokemon are fully charged.
And you're all set.
This is an overpowered Pokemon.
It has to be in the top 10 all time of battling cards.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, that is going to do it for today's episode of the Pokesino Club podcast. I'm Pawzy Puppy. You can find me at youtube.com/PawzyPuppy.
I'm Playful Platypus. You can't find me anywhere except this podcast, of course, which you should subscribe and give a 5-star review to.
Any articles, images, or links used in the podcast will be linked in the description of the podcast,
including that great starters predictions.
Yes, predictions. That was a prediction for Gen 8 actually, but it's surprisingly accurate to Gen 9.
Yeah.
If you enjoy the podcast, please consider dropping a follow wherever you listen, whether it's Acast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Be sure to give a 5-star review in Spotify.
If you would like to email the show, the email address is podcast@pokesino.club. You could tell us which Gen 9 starter is the best and why.
And if you like Greninja or Charizard better.
And why.
Right.
But I think that's it. Thanks for joining me today. Playful Platypus. Hopefully, K-Dog will be back soon.
Yep.
That's it.
May Pokesino
be with you.
That's terrible.